Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with almighty tier 10 Patton. I'm not a big fan of this tank for quite some time, fellas. I used to love this vehicle, I used to enjoy this tank, but nowadays it just feels weak, to be fair with you. Keep this in mind, fellas. If you want to raid the tanks, feel free to log in via our gaming API in the index page, and every and each tank which you have, let's say 50 games plus, you can rate, right? You can rate by overall rating and fun rating. We have over 100,000 votes, so if you want to be part of all of this, you can do that. And by the way, last video with Patton was back in 2022 November, so pretty much 1 year old tank. Let's see what we can do, and let's see how we can make this mother trucker work. Meanwhile, what do we have? We have Mountain Pass Standard Battle. And by the way, what I do not like about this tank? The gun is average in the best case scenario nowadays, at least this is how I feel and this is how I see. Plus on top of that, there is no armor, even though the paper would show that armor is kind of there and whatnot. I just do not feel like this tank would have any armor whatsoever, which is a bit of the sadness. Plus on top of that, there is tanks like Centurion Action Shit, which in my opinion are significantly better tanks. There is more speed, it just feels a bit better, and it's just fine tank, you know? And with this vehicle, I do not really look the same way, you know? For me, Patton feels like, average in the best case scenario. This is how I feel about it, you know? But once again, maybe it's only me, and maybe I am just a spoiled mother trucker, and I'm looking into this tank, you know, from the glorious days of the Patton, where every and each super fluffy unicum used to play with this tank because the gun handling was pretty damn awesome and everything, you know? Maybe that's me. Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you agree with me that the tank feels kind of lackluster, or do you think I am just a spoiled brat, which also could be possibility, you never know. Nice, beautiful. Luckily we hit this beautiful shot into the Centurion. I'm pretty happy and I'm pretty satisfied with this. That's good. What do I want to do now? Now I think this is the time whenever we are going to defend the ice road, right? There is a Foch coming, there is 60 TP coming. Hopefully we can say hello for them, and hopefully we can farm them. Overall, where the ammunition goes, the standard ammunition looks beautiful. 390 alpha damage, 268 millimeters of penetration, 1.5 shell velocity. That looks great. Now, the gold 330 alpha damage is also very nice. The shell velocity of the 1200 also doesn't look bad by any shape or any form, you know? It really doesn't feel like the tank is the worst tank in the world of tanks, if you know what I mean. But once again, for some reason, I feel like it just doesn't work as it used to back in the day. Okay, what we are doing, we are preparing our nest over there, okay? I am trying to knock as many trees as possible, just like so. So we are going to have relatively strong nest from where the enemies will come, and I have no doubts whatsoever that we are going to see 60 TP in the next 10 seconds or something, right? All we want to see this guy going in and saying, yeah, I am ready to do that. And you know what? I think we are in luck. I think this guy is going in front like there is no tomorrow. Now, all we need to do, we need to farm him. This is exactly what I am looking for, and this is exactly what I need. Yeah, the gun. Ay, Patton. You used to be so beautiful. You used to be so beautiful. Truly, Patton. You see what I'm talking about and what I am saying? This is a bloody side of the 60 DP. Sure thing you can say the tank is a bit trollish and everything. I understand, fellas. I did not drop from the tree on my neck, you know? I get the point what you are saying, but I just do not rely on this tank anymore. If I want to play with some sort of sniper schnitzel, I would rather play with Leo 1, you know, or a Centurion Action 10, you know, so I would feel somehow tiny touch better. And with this tank, you do not really have armor, you do not have the good gun handling, it just feels like a bit of the mech vehicle, if you follow me and if you know what I mean. But that's okay. We are not going to go too negative about this tank. We are going to be fine and we are going to be a big boys, okay? That's what we are going to do, big boys. No tears, only happiness and hopefully only good performance as well, right? That's what we would love to see. Meanwhile, there is Mr. Object sitting over there, that's good. Now, what we want to see this Mr. Foch B. Foch B is taking one for the team, this is exactly what I want to see. Oh, nice, look at this beauty, we started hitting our shots, what is this nonsense? We are hitting our shots, excusez-moi? Doesn't feel real. Doesn't even feel real, fellas. I think I'm going for this 277. Do I want to do that? This is the question. Do I even want to do that? Esterva is sitting here. Okay, let's try to say hello for Mr. Esterva. Not exactly what I've been aiming for, but that's what we have. It's okay. I want to drop down just like so. I should not die. Yep, exactly. This is what I need. And now we have Mr. Esterva sitting over there. Let's see. Such an unreliable mother trucker, huh? Such an unreliable mother trucker. I'm not making this shit up, fellas. I do not want to make this tank look bad or something, you know? I am actually trying to play my game well, and I am trying to do the best, you know? I'm trying to play well. But oh my bananas, it feels weird. Oh, it feels weird. Okay, maybe we can get one more before we are going to die, right? That would be very much appreciated. Obviously, the engine is messed up, and I think I have a weird field modification because I have a feeling that the tank felt very, very slow. Never mind, that's not the point. That's what we have in this game. I did not trust the gun. Armor blocked absolutely zero. Yeah, it felt just weak. Honestly, it felt just simply weak. Weird. Okay. And we are back with a beautiful 3.9 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage, 2 kills. That looks very, very good. I'm super happy about this. First by experience, first by the damage. And we got ourselves a bit of the profits as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for round number 2. Oh, look at this beauty. Steps Assault tier 8 matchmaking. That looks absolutely glorious and that looks very, very, very nice. Okay, I like it, fellas. I like it. So, what is our goal over there? Our goal is going to be to punish every and each mother trucker trying to play in the heavy line and trying to be aggressive, right? In the same time, what is very good thing about the Patton, and we cannot simply throw the rocks into the garden of the Patton and to say everything is horrible. The view range of this tank is alright, and since armor being a bit trollish, once in a while you can block a shot or two. Yes, it's not reliable, yes, it's not the best thing ever, yes, it's not the finest thing, but once in a while you can block a shot or two, okay? So we need to appreciate this. If you are treating this tank like you would not have any armor whatsoever, I mean, whenever you are blocking a shot or two, you know, you are thinking, that is very, very nice and that is very much appreciated. Thank you very much, you know? This is how it feels like. Also, I like to have a double setup on this tank. The number one setup is whenever... Ooh, okay, I see how it goes. I see how it goes. I know where the budget is, by the way. The two setups which I like to have on this tank. The setup number one is whenever you are playing in the open map, so you are maximizing your gun. Even though your gun isn't ideal, right, with a certain setup, the gun just feels better. And I'm talking about ventilation, rammer, and improved aiming unit. If you are pre-aiming your shots, you know, that is very, very nice, and you are able to slap the enemies without bigger problems whatsoever. So that is a positive thing. Now, for the city maps, I really like to use ventilation, rammer, and turbo. So you are a bit quicker, you are escaping faster, and it just feels a bit better, right? And I think this is nice thing. Obviously, you can use hardering if you are a hardering boy, right? There is nothing bad about it by any shape or any form. Okay. Apparently, enemy team is getting slapped over there. This is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we want, right? Very, very good. Now we need to figure out how we can get involved here and how we can start punishing enemy forces. Because looking into all of this, it doesn't look like enemy has the greatest team of all time. In fact, if I can describe the enemy team, it looks like they are about to get slapped and they are about to go to the garage, right? So this is the moment whenever we need to get involved somehow, and whenever we need to say, yeah, let's make a bit of pressure. By the way, yeah, the armor of this tank, it just doesn't feel good, does it? It's okay. It is all right. Now, next part. What I would love to see, I would love to see some sniper schnitzel sitting around this area. If enemies are going to have someone sitting over there, we are going to slap the living crap out of him, and he is going to forget his name. Oh, you bastard. And once again, the gun, fellas, the gun. The gun just feels like it wants to get slapped, if you know what I mean. That's what I am talking. Not really reliable gun. Definitely not the most reliable gun in the game. Okay. Since we are winning the game, all we need to do, we need to make a bit of pressure like so, right? That's all we want to do, that's all we need to do. Yes, we are aware of this botchet sitting over there, but to be completely honest with you, I do not really mind him. All I want to do, I want to eliminate the Mr. Tortoise from the game, and soon we will start working towards this botchet. Although before working on the botchet, we are going to slap the living crap out of Mr. Arta, and now we are going to go for a Mr. Botchet over there. Good, this is exactly what I need. I need to push this guy as much up as I physically and possibly can, and botchet is eliminated. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Only charioteer who never been spotted, so we can expect to take one in the side. Yep, charioteer is sitting over there. Enemy LC is getting slapped by us. This is exactly what we want. Charioteer is a bit clueless, if you would ask me. Yeah, I mean, we can make this tank work. You cannot say that everything is so bad and everything is disgusting and the performance is the worst performance in the world of tanks. No, but it's just simply unreliable. You know, even in matchmaking like this, if you would pay attention what tiers we were fighting against, we were fighting against the tier 8s, and we just simply do not have anything blocked, anything bounced. You know, everyone is slapping us in the face. So yeah, this is kind of a weird stuff, if I can say so. Anyways, we are okay. I'm trying to be as positive as I physically and possibly can, but for some reason I feel like the Patton got on my nerves, and you know, every single shot feels like it's meh, to say that the least, you know? But maybe it's only me, who knows? Anyways, 3.6 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage, we are second by experience, we are top by the damage, and we made 63,000 profits. We fired 17 times, we got 12 direct hits and 12 penetrations. Could be definitely worse. Let's go for the last one, and let's go for the best game so far. Okay, fellas, Patton. Luckily, in the last second, I managed to get the turbo build up. So now we are tiny touch faster, but obviously our gun handling is going to be just tiny touch worse. But once again, we have quite a bit of the heat, so we are going to grill the enemies without bigger problems whatsoever. At least that's what we are hoping for. Whoops. I did not meant to do that, but it's okay. Sometimes it happens once in a while at night, and now we are playing against the Mr. Udes. Udes is spamming hits. I cannot blame him for that, can I? That is okay. Yeah, it's just so lackluster as a tank. Holy bananas, fellas. Holy bananas. Okay, I lost all my hit points because I am an idiot. That's okay. You cannot treat this tank like you would have any armor whatsoever because you're just Leopard. Although you are looking like you would have a bit of armor, but you know, it's just not the case. That's okay, we are going to be fine. I completely misaimed the shot, which is a bit disappointing from my end, but you know, it is how it is, and I very much deserve that. Can I hit him like this? I can, and I'm down to fartable. Yeah, I just do not love this tank. What to say? What to say, fellas? What to say? Definitely not my favorite tank, and favorite, this is way too kind for me to even say favorite, you know, in the one sentence. Obviously, I will try to do my best, and I will try to slap enemies left, right, and center without tears in my eyes and without crying too much. But this is going to be a bit complicated journey and a bit complicated situation, if you would ask me. Meanwhile, can we punish this Amaik sitting here? I am truly afraid, and all he needs to slap me once, and you see this Udes is waiting for me. Not a good situation, fellas, not a good situation. Oi. Maybe I could say hello for this Leopard 1 sitting around this area, maybe that would be the correct play. Trying to punish Amaik just fired, that's exactly what we need. Trying to punish him in the face, very good. Amaik just fired, that's exactly what I need. Trying to aim my shot properly so everything will be fine. 2 seconds left. He's going to pick like this, there is no other way. There is no other way around it. Come on, peek. Just peek, buddy. You got this. Light tank. Obviously, he's going to slap us in the face. And now we are dead. I don't know, man. I do not know. I just do not love this tank. It feels so lackluster nowadays. You know, there is one step between the love and between the hate, right? And this is how I feel about the Patton. It became weaker Leopard 1. There is no way I would play with this tank over Leo 1. There is no way. And all the sentiments and everything what I used to have for this tank is gone to me, and I do not look into this tank as a good vehicle. It's just how it goes. After 2 games, our performance was like 3.7 thousand damage and 600 assisting damage. The last game kind of ruined everything, but let it be. That's what we have, and yeah, I just feel like Patton is weak. I just feel like Patton is just a weak tank. It became a sniper schnitzel. You do not want to take one for the team, and you just do not want to play in front of the enemies. Am I only one who feels this way? Feel free to share your comments down below. That's what I have for you today. Definitely not the finest gameplay and definitely not the best experience, but that's what we have. We need to accept this, and we need to take one for the team. And for now, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, fellas, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.